Hello everyone and welcome to my page, Messages from Venus. This is a review of El Tarot de los Orishas. I have this tarot deck in Spanish, and I got it on eBay out of somebody that recreates the tarot decks when they are difficult to get or out of print. This deck is not out of print. You can still find it in certain websites. I did not know that. I was on eBay going crazy. And the websites where they have this deck was not found. I mean, I didn't find it. So this is the review. But before that, I wanted to let you guys know that I have a 40% off sale still going on my shop. Using coupon code Gateway44. All the information is listed below, and also to ask you to please support my little brother on his journey of being a professional baseball player. He plays for a team here in New York, in the United States. But he wants to explore the world. He wants to travel the world playing for other teams. But for right now, he wants to play for Puerto Rico. And we would like for you guys to assist us in funding his trip to Puerto Rico. If you guys donate anything, any type of money, I will send you a free prosperity oil or a free unconditional love oil. If you guys are interested, please let me know. In the oil. Like, once you donate, if you guys are interested in the oils, let me know. But without further ado, this is the review of El Tarot de los Orishas. So this is in Spanish. This is the backing of it. This is not the original backings. The original backings are purple and it has like a circle, a star. And the deck is not as glossy, the original one. This deck is glossy and it's like I don't know, like plastic. It has the names of the cards in the bottom with Roman numerals. It uses astrological symbolism at the top. It follows the Rider-Waite system and then some, because it does have the court cards, the major and minor arcanas, but it also has a couple of other cards. The major arcanas are the Orishas, if I'm not mistaken, or some of the Orishas. Let's see. And excuse the noise, I live in New York City. Let's see here. Oh no, it's just yes, this is the major arcanas are the Orishas. And it does bring a little booklet. The little booklet tells you what the Orishas represent, or what major arcana the Orisha represents, and also the meanings of the other cards, upright and reversed. It has spreads in it, and if you get this one in Spanish, it's only going to be in one language, which is Spanish. And it will also tell you the symbols of not the symbols, but the zodiac signs, or the astrological signs, in Spanish and in English, and it'll tell you a little bit about that. So it's a nice little book. I wish that I could have found the original deck, because the original book set has the actual book, which I do not have. I do not have the actual book with me. I just have this small one, because the person recreated it. The person on eBay recreates it. But they only recreate decks that they have available, or that they do. I don't know, I think they just choose it. But this deck does not have the original Rider-Waite-Smith imagery in it at all. Like, it uses the names, the system, but it doesn't have the same messages. It is not whitewashed or anything at all. This is a fairy. It has a lot of the Caribbean look to it. A lot of it is Caribbean feel to it. Not just African, or the African gods and goddesses. I don't know. It looks, people here look like, they look mixed. They look like mixtos. So with this deck, you will learn a lot about the Orishas, what they represent, what they don't represent, including their elements. This deck does not have their sigils on it. And it works a lot with the elements and symbols of the elements. For example, this is the element of air, of wands, or this would be the ace of wands if I'm not mistaken. But it is a deck where you have to study. Like, if you don't know the Rider-Waite system, I don't think this is a good deck for beginners. But like for beginners of the Rider-Waite system, I mean, you can choose whatever you want. You can choose whatever deck you want to begin your journey in the reading divination, but I feel like unless you're into the Orishas, or you have worked with the Orishas, or you're not into elements, you shouldn't work with this deck, because it's going to be a little confusing. And if you get a replica made for you, like I did, the images are going to be almost the same. And why I say almost the same, because, like, for example, this is El Hombre, or the man, is a little darker than the original deck. Dos de Fuego, or Two of Wands. I'm going to be using these in the Spanish readings that I have to complete before March. So you guys can head over to those and look at those readings if you like. But I think this is going to be my main card for the Spanish readings, because it's in Spanish. I have to get more Spanish cards, or possibly just use my Los Carabios decks, because the Los Carabios decks that I have the names in Spanish. And if not, then I'll just translate it. So anyway, but this deck specifically is absolutely fantastic. My intuition goes crazy with this deck, and not only does it help me with the Orishas, it helps me with my ancestors, because it's a step closer to my ancestors. I can relate to this deck. Like, I know the symbolism of the deck. This is Eshu Femenino, but this is oh my goodness, this is called Eshu Femenino, but in reality it is let's see, what is her name? She is a gypsy. I'm gonna find it. She's a gypsy. She's Pomagira. This one is Pomagira. They didn't put her name down as Pomagira, but it's called Eshu Femenino. But anyway, yes, this deck has a little bit of everything. Like, real Afro-Latino type of a deck. It's not like the New Orleans Tarot deck that is more of the... I feel like it's more of the African traditions. This is more Afro-Latino traditions, this deck. So, just so you guys know, this is the deck. I highly recommend it. If you can't get the New Orleans Voodoo deck, then fuck it. Get this one. It's fine too, because it has all of the Orishas. This replica is plastic, so me shuffling feels a little weird. Feels a little weird, but I shuffle fine anyway. I shuffle just as fine. So make sure that you guys are into the Orishas and that you feel comfortable. If not, this is not a deck for everyone, I feel. It's not like the Rider-Waite Smith that anybody can just pick it up. No, it's not like that at all. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.